Yeah, sir. Y'all see what type of time I'm on, man. So y'all see me turn up with the kids, playing with the kids. It's dark outside. It's real late, man. And I got to fix this truck. So I got to show y'all what all I got to do, everything I got to take off, man. But y'all stay tuned. Like, share, subscribe. And I'm going to walk y'all through this. Let's get it. So y'all see, man, it's underneath the hood, man. Don't talk about the detail. Yes, it does need to get clean underneath here. You know what I'm saying? I fool with this truck, but I really don't fool around with this truck, man. So y'all see, right now, the idle is fine. But once it warm up, the motor starts shaking real bad. So what we have is, we have an intermittent ignition coil. So it goes 1, 3, 5, 7, 2, 4, 6, 8. So it goes cylinder 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And y'all know the ignition coils on here, you got 2 cylinders, 2 spark plugs per cylinder. So I gotta remove all this stuff. We gotta remove everything off of here, man. But I'm gonna have the camera up so y'all can see, man. So I'm gonna cut this thing off and we're gonna get to it, man. Let's get it. Y'all see we got light. So man, first thing I gotta do is, I'm gonna cut my light off right here. I gotta slide this forward and take that out. See that? Slide that forward. Can y'all see? Let me see if I can get y'all a little closer. Okay. Y'all see we have to push this red tab to push this tab in, and we're gonna get that to the side like that. Next, I need a flathead screwdriver so we can remove the holes right here. We gotta we got a flathead screwdriver, and we gotta remove our intake holes right here for our throttle body, so we can actually just see the ignition coils. So of course we're gonna loosen this up. We're gonna take it from here, from the air filter housing. We're gonna get that off. You guys see that? Okay. So this should just snap off. Yes, and it does. I'm also going to get a rag. I'm going to get a rag, guys. I'm going to get a rag. And also make sure there's nothing on the rag. There's nothing that can fall inside the throttle body, because that's the next thing that we don't want. We're going to put something inside the throttle body to keep anything from falling in there, right? And we're going to slide this thing forward. So now we are to our ignition coils. So we have 1, 3, 5. I'm gonna let you guys see that too, man. And I hope that I can get those out. So you have 1, 3, 5. So we need to change number 5. So I need to get a look like a 10 millimeter. So I'm gonna keep you guys, you know, I would have a cameraman, but like I said, man, people gonna do whatever they're gonna do. Your kids gonna do whatever what they're gonna do, but you got to be a master of your abilities. Maybe I can set you guys up here. Let's see. Point it down. Let's see what I can do. Okay. Maybe I can have you guys right here so you guys can see me actually get busy. So we're going to need looks like a 10 millimeter. It's like a 10 millimeter, guys. First thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna unplug it. I got it unplugged. And let's see if we can get it from, okay. So I can get it from underneath the brake booster. Okay. And like I said, guys, it does have two spark plugs per cylinder. And it doesn't look all that bad, guys, as far as changing the spark plugs. And the truck does have I'm gonna need something to stand on. What can I use to stand on? Let me just see if I can get it. The truck does have 100,000 miles. Uh-oh, I dropped it. We are at 100,000 miles on this truck here. Just barely, a hairline at 100,000 miles, guys, on the 2012. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, we got it unloosened. Now let's see if I can take it off by hand. And yes, I can. Make sure that we're gonna drop the bolt or the washer. I'm definitely now that I'm underneath here, man. I haven't been underneath this hood in so long because it really don't have any issues, guys. So we're gonna wiggle our ignition coil out, and I'm gonna show you guys. So right now, here go the ignition coil. This is the one that cylinder says is bad. So we're gonna look at it. It does feel very warm. It does feel kind of hot, guys. And you guys see, this is a Hemi. It got 2 coils, 2 cylinders per coil. So you got kind of like basically having a 16 valve engine, because you got 8 times 2, that's 16 spark plugs. So you got these 2 in there firing. You know what I'm saying? And y'all see, man, this is actually the OEM. This is all factory, a factory coil. So me looking at it, I don't see any. It do feel a little warm, but let's get the new one. Let's get the new one, guys. We got the new one. So So this is the brand right here, Blue Streak. This was a high-end one. It's not the cheap one. I did get it from O'Reilly Auto Parts, and it does come with 2 new bolts, so we're definitely going to use those. But guys, you see it. Let's go ahead and verify that it's the correct one. And what I am going to do, guys, once this fixes the solution in the problem, we're changing all the rest of the coils, and I'm going to go ahead and do a tune-up on this thing. We're going to change the spark plugs and everything. Those back ones do look a little challenging, but we are massive our abilities. We should be able to get to them, man. So y'all see it, man. Right? Same plug, same all, 3-prong plug, same thing. So let me get this thing popped in there, guys. Let's get it in there. Let's get it in there. Okay, we got it down in there. You gotta push them down. Make sure. Okay. Now let's start one of the bolts. And luckily right now, it is barely starting to, so I like these and I don't like them, guys, because they don't have the washers on there, so. I don't like the washers. You see these got the little washers on there, and the washers are kind of important, which I think so. Okay, I got one started. Let me reach over and get the other one started up top. Okay, there we go. Like I said, I did start them by hand to make sure I didn't cross thread anything. Okay, so now we gotta do now is tighten them down. Let's tighten them down. Let's tighten them up. I have never really been underneath this hood like this. I have changed the water pump on here, and that's the only thing I did. I think the water pump started leaking at about what? I think it was 60,000 miles, 60 or 70,000 miles, something like that. That I changed the water pump. And the water pump, crazy part is, the water pump is actually the whole front of the engine. It's kind of crazy how the water pump. Okay, I gotta get something to stand on to do the other one. I'm going to stand on my little jack stand right here. I'm gonna stand on my jack stand to get in here to tighten up the top one. See if I can just take the socket off. Yep, that's a lot better. So it's probably one side of the coil might be working and it's not firing both, guys.
trying to get it tightened enough. And I'm gonna be completely honest, man. It have been feeling like it had like a, I don't know, like a small little shake to it. So we're almost there. Let's see how far we are. Let's see if I can turn it. I can turn it by hand. We're almost getting tight enough to lock it in. In the other one. Let's unloosen the other one. Just a little bit. Don't fall down there. Oh, okay, I wasn't pressed all the way down in there, guys. Yep, we're good now. Okay. Now let's snug the other one. Okay, now let's also plug our plug back in to our coil. We got it snapped in. We are good. We are good. And we are good. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I'll let you guys see. So we got the new coil installed, if you guys can see, which is this one here. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the third one. So y'all see I put a towel to cover up my throttle body to make sure don't no third or nothing come back in there. So let me go ahead and install the hose back. And we're gonna fire this thing up. Let's put our hose on. Let's connect our hose back over here. Just like that. Let's plug in our connector in right here. See it snap? When you take this off, guys, you also gotta slide that back. So you gotta slide it this way to unlock it, to take it off, right? And you also have to lock it in and push the tab back in. So let me go ahead and tighten those up. And we're gonna fire this thing up and we're gonna let it run. And we're gonna check and see, the check engine light, I had already turned it off and cleared it, but I had to clear it to get home, guys. So it still was running with a miss. And so right now, like I said, I'm going to tighten it down. I am going to come back on a later date and we're going to clean out our throttle body. And we're also going to change the rest of our ignition coils and change the spark plugs, guys. That's the next move. And like I said, man, this whole time I've been having this truck, I haven't had to do nothing to this vehicle. So Dodge actually stand up to, you know what I'm saying, running great. I haven't had any issues. So now we're gonna keep our fingers crossed. We're gonna fire this thing up. But before we do that, we're gonna make sure we got nothing in the way. We got everything plugged in. We're good. So I'm gonna fire it up. We're gonna let it run for a second, and then I'm gonna get my scanner and hook it up, and we're gonna see what we get. Got my scanner right here. Got my Blue Point scanner. We get ready to, oh, it is clearing up. It did clear up, guys. It did clear up. So I cleared the codes, but So you guys give me a second. I have to check one thing and I'm gonna need my phone to do it. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, guys, I'm back. I just wanted to verify, to double check myself and my work to make sure I replaced the right cylinder, which I did. It goes 1, 3, 5, 8, and then wait, 1, 3, 5, 7, and then 2, 4, 6, 8 on the passenger side. So it was changed correctly. And I'm looking at this thing right now, man. I'm just a little curious. Oh, you know what I'm saying? What was defected on it? And I wanted to get something to really clean it off. Yeah. We're gonna get something to wipe this thing off, man. And I want to see, cause I don't see normally like this part right here will be bad. Something to be cracked, and I don't see nothing. Like, I don't see anything. But what I am gonna do is, I'm gonna definitely, I have my voltmeter with me right now. I'm gonna definitely ohm it out to see what it is. It does run a lot stronger when I hit the gas, but you guys see that dot? It's factory. It's a factory coil. So we definitely gonna change the rest of them. And I'm definitely also going to give it a tune-up and change all 16 spark plugs. You know what I'm saying? You got two per cylinder, so we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, yeah, 16 spark plugs, man. So y'all stay tuned, man. And like I said, so right now I'm letting it run to double check to make sure the check engine light turns off, which it did. I cleared it. And I want to make sure it doesn't turn back on. And I am going to go take it for a spin to see how it runs, man. But y'all stay tuned, man. Drop something in the comments, man, if y'all ever had this issue, PO305, which is cylinder 5. It could be ignition coil. And it also can be actually spark plugs. But normally other time it's the ignition coil. And like I said, I didn't have my ohm reader to ohm it out to make sure if there was ignition coil. I just went ahead and changed it. But I am going to change all of them, like I said, and do a tune-up on the vehicle. But right now, like I said, I'm going to take you guys around and let y'all see. Y'all hold on 1 second. I'm going to let y'all check it out. So we have no check engine light. I also have my scanner down there. And we're gonna make sure it's all good and everything together, man. So y'all stay tuned, man. I'm gonna keep y'all updated. And I'm gonna let this thing run, man, and double check to make sure that everything is all good. I'm gonna go ahead and button up and put the cover and stuff back on. And man, very soon we're gonna do an engine detail on the Hemi, because it never was this dirty underneath the hood. It was actually very clean. And this is from 2012 when I bought the truck. I never had to do nothing underneath the hood. And I'm looking at the brake fluid level. I am due to change my brakes, which I am going to do. And I'm going to change all of them all the way around. I have a lifetime warranty on the brakes. I just have to go and return the old ones, which I have in the box. And I'm going to get those straightened out, man. So guys, you can see I changed the ignition coil, and I still haven't missed, guys. So I'm back to square one. Y'all stay tuned, and we're gonna try to figure it out. The next step. So if anybody can tell right here what this is actually the fuel rail. So guys, what I also did was all night, I was all up all night figuring it out. So guess what, guys? You're looking at the fuel injector rail, and show you guys something else too, guys. So right here, as of right there, you see the injectors. Those are at the end of the injectors. So basically what I had in my situation, I had to clog the injector. So I'm gonna let y'all hear it now. Yes sir, you see it. No check engine light, no sputtering. Look how smooth it is. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think I wasn't gonna do it? Yes sir, yes sir. Y'all thought I wasn't gonna do it? Hey, so look, man. All I can tell you is, man, Dodge got a, I ain't gonna talk too much bad about it because it was real, you know what I'm saying, easy, not all that bad. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta pay for what you know and things like that, man. But I'm definitely gonna spin the camera around and let y'all check it out to see all the parts that I changed. So I'm gonna let y'all check it out. If y'all ever had this problem with fault P0305, which is a misfire, I'm gonna show y'all what it could be. Let's get it. All right, let y'all see. Hold on, let y'all see, man. So y'all know at first in the video, y'all seen me go get a new ignition coil, right? You guys also might have seen on my live that I went and got 2 spark plugs. We're gonna cover this up for right now, right? So guys, I put the ignition coil in, switched it around to the one that was bad, went back and forth, still same thing. So the problem was not the coil, right? You looked at the spark plugs, they was filed down a little bit. They did made it run a little bit different, but that wasn't the problem, guys. So the problem was on hand for the misfire. Fault P0305, guys, is this bad boy right here. So if you see in that hole right there, you see all that debris in the dirt, this was the reason what caused the fault code P0305. If it was a coil pack, it would have said insufficient fire at random or something like that. And that's how you know you got a coil pack. But we do have a new coil pack on there. Everything has changed. I'm also gonna make a video and blog how to change the spark plugs on here too, man, because it's a pain in the butt, especially getting to number 5. That's right under the booster. You know what I'm saying? The passenger side is not bad. It's this side right here that got the booster on it. And y'all see, I kind of cleaned up the motor a little bit. I detailed this thing right here, but we're gonna come back and we're gonna clean the engine real good, the right way. And I'm gonna show you guys how to do it the right way without getting water and stuff in your cylinder walls. Also, we're gonna make a video soon. We gotta change all 4 brakes. You know what I'm saying? This thing is purring though, man. I ain't even lie to you. So look, fault P0305, this is your issue. Now you don't have to do like I did and you go from this. Only reason why I changed this, because I didn't have an ohm reader to ohm this out, right? I pulled the spark plugs out and they was a little fouled down, so I replaced those. These are iridium spark plugs, so you gotta make sure you get the right ones. I already knew that pretty much that wasn't it. The truck don't even have 150,000 miles, nowhere close to 100,000 miles. You know what I mean? So I know the iridium spark plugs, you go every 150,000 miles doing a spark plug change. But guys, here it is and here it go right here. So I'm gonna tell you how you can lead to this. You can lead to this putting low fuel in your car, riding your car on low fuel, and that garbage gets inside there, and the first thing it's gonna do, guys, is gonna clog up an injector. So on that note, y'all stay tuned, like, share, subscribe, man. I'm gonna also make a video out. We're gonna go on the highway, give it a run, but I already done gave it a test run, man. Y'all see, man, this thing is purring. You don't even see the engine moving. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, remember, guys, fault P0305. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what type of vehicle you have. I'm talking about the Dodges right now. So this is the Dodge Ram 1500 with a Hemi. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got 2 spark plugs per cylinder. So altogether, you got 16 spark plugs. You got 8 coil packs, right? You guys see that? The coil pack is 1. They got 2, you know what I'm saying, spark plugs you got to hook up to it. Well, the problem, P0305, here we go right here. So y'all stay tuned, like, share, subscribe. Let's get it. Appreciate everybody tapping in. Yes, sir. What is that over there? Is that an OBS truck? What? Y'all stay tuned for that.
We're gonna pick it up right where we left off, and we're gonna bring it to you all around the world. Don't be coming around here.